Hey you guys! So I'm going to be doing some build up tapping and scratching, which is where I'm tapping and scratching on a bunch of different items and kind of leading up to the camera, tapping like that. So I've got lots of items around me here. I'm going to start kind of impromptu with items that are on my little table here, a little kind of coffee table if you will. This is my little spray bottle that I got from IKEA a while back. It's got some vinegar and water in it. This, I have like just one of my Tupperware lids sitting here. And I like the sound of this. This is also from IKEA actually. It's super scratchy on top. The glass jar there has some rings in it. I'll show you the jar closer up soon. Got the remote for the air conditioner here first. Love the sound of the buttons on different kinds of remotes and then the little screen there. This is one of my hair clips. Just running the clip over the little buttons. And now my nails. So this is the glass kind of, I don't know, I'd call it like a candy jar of sorts. Glass, lots of designs on it. And yeah, I store all of my rings inside of this jar that I use for filming ASMR videos. It's funny, everything around me is like green at the moment. This is my candle, also from IKEA. It's a green apple scent. I feel like this candle's in so many of my videos. I had one that I got a while back and I used it up completely, and I got a new one recently. So this is kind of a pillow that's kind of decorative on the couch here in the apartment that I rent in Egypt. But again, the apartment came fully furnished, so I'm just using all the things that were here. This pillow's like, I don't know, there's like two of them. They kind of go on the sides of the couch. I've never seen pillows like these before. They're like made for the couch, like made as if it's like the armchair of a sofa, but in pillow form. They can be placed there as an armchair or removed, but it's not made for the couch. It doesn't like sit completely properly. but it has like a little divot in it so it can sit as an armchair. Anyway, I don't completely understand it. If you're from Egypt and this is a thing, can you explain it to me? It's one of the pillows. It's got like a divot in it on one of the bottom corners. This couch here is so comfortable though. I love this couch. These are my natural nails here. This hand is a bit shorter, and I've painted them a nice green colour. Sorry if you're hearing some of the dogs barking outside. I bought some dog treats recently because there's lots of dogs and cats actually just that live like wild dogs and cats in Egypt. They live outside. They don't live in homes or with people. They kind of like live in packs with each other, and sometimes I just want to give them like some water, some food. I've been wanting to do that for a while, just like having some dog treats on me. So I finally got them and I'm so excited. And I've been bringing little trays. Anytime I leave my apartment, I go downstairs and I bring some of these like kind of plastic trays that fruits and vegetables come in here when you order them in like packs. And I feel bad always throwing away like the like plastic pack. But there's not, as far as I know, there's no recycling here, at least where I live. Is there recycling in some like different parts of Egypt? I'm curious. I've not seen anything like it, but anyway, I just take these little like trays that are plastic and I bring them downstairs where there's like areas where some of the dogs and cats can like, I don't know, frolic about, and I just fill the trays with water and then like, it's so cute to see the little cats and dogs come up to it and start drinking. They're like looking at me like, is this safe? But everyone in Egypt does this. So many people do this. They put out little bowls of water and food for the cats and dogs. They're kind of like cared for by everyone together. And they're like kind of wild and free, playing with their friends. And I'd say most of them seem fairly happy. You know, once in a while you see a situation that makes you a bit sad, but generally they're quite happy, and I just love that everyone takes care of them. We're on to the next item. As you can tell, this is my laptop and the keys in my laptop. Do you guys remember, if you were with me with my channel about a year ago, I had just moved to Egypt and I found this entire field of puppies, like the 13, 14 puppies in this grassy area. I filmed videos for you guys. I put them on the channel. I think I put the talking version on, well, maybe I put the real audio version on Patreon, I think is what it was. I may have put a no talking and talking version on the channel, but then I did like the real audio on Patreon. If I remember, I'll try to link the puppy video. They were so cute. The big dogs now, probably. I'm not living in that same area, but I used to visit them all the time. And people were so sweet, like I said, bringing like milk and water and food for them and for their mom. distracted by the little puppies, kittens. This is just actually a sandal or flip-flop. I got this for guests whenever they come. In Egypt, usually you like have some like sandals for people if they ever want to use the restroom. They always like you have sandals for your guests. It's like a thing. It's got some nice texture to it. This part in particular, as you can kind of see. I just grabbed these for fairly cheap somewhere a while back to make sure that I had some sandals for guests. But they were maybe, I don't know, I would say like $6 to $8. I have a pair that I've had since I came to Egypt. They are pink, but I need to get a new pair for myself. I insist on wearing sandals / flip-flops, I guess, in the shower. It's an OCD thing. This is my bed. It's a duvet cover. No, it's a duvet, not the cover. And I like the kind of squeaky, scratching sounds that it makes. I am so tired, you guys. So as you know, I had some family visit me in Egypt last week, and then they left, but they left Egypt, but they did not go back to the US yet. They went and travelled a little bit, and then they came back here for one day and flew home. So they've been with me the last 24 hours, and it was really special to get to see them again. But it was also a bit tiring because when you fly back to the US now, you have to have a negative PCR test or a negative antigen test. They won't accept just your COVID vaccination QR code anymore, well, for the US at least. Other places, every country accepts different things, but in this case, we had to go and get them their negative PCR tests this morning, and that meant waking up very early to make sure we had it in time for their flight. We ended up doing the antigen test because we got the results within 2 hours. Am I saying that correctly? Antigen? Antigen? Every time I say it, one of my friends corrects me, so I'm pretty sure I'm still saying it wrong. Do you see what I'm tapping on here? It's a door, but I'm coming from a really low perspective, so you can kind of see me reaching up, zigzagging through the kind of faux wood ridges. It's painted white. Just all the doors in my apartment look like this, to the bedrooms and to the kitchen. But I thought I would do some build up tapping from a different perspective here. So you guys, I'm going to keep going. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was a bit relaxing for you, maybe tingly too. Thank you.